Hey guys, welcome back to the episode 7 of the Little Trek Tour de France playthrough, and we're getting to the end of it now. If you haven't seen the previous episodes, be sure to check them out, as we are in the fight for both the green and the GC. So in the GC we're maybe 8 minutes 35 down, but we are fighting for that top 5 spot with Skjelmose. And last episode we went into the lead of the green jersey with Jonathan Milan. Starting off with the Mont Ventoux stage, first 160km flat, then the Mont Ventoux. Our main aim is to secure that top 5 right now, with the top 4 getting away from us already. Buitrago, Geraint Thomas, Joao Almeida, some riders behind us. Skjelmose is feeling good, and we're one of the favorites in the mountain rankings as well, so why not? You never know. Oh, it's a rainy day and we're going straight on to the attack with Milan and Consonni. Skjelmose will be in the peloton. Let's try to check the riders in the breakaway. Ben O'Connor is going into the breakaway though. Shall we risk it for the breakaway? Maybe not in this stage. So the riders threatening the GC are Ben O'Connor and Felix Gall. There's 20 and 16 minutes behind. Ben O'Connor is the rider that can break it into the top 10. But for now it's the good idea to stay in the peloton with Skjelmose, as we have counterattacks out of this 41-man group. The rain isn't stopping anytime soon, and Johnny Milan comes to the front to take the maximum points, to get some more points ahead of Philipsen. And now the gap is 39 points between Philipsen and Milan. The green jersey Milan, just like in real life, looking fantastic. The breakaway has started. Mont Ventoux. Felix Gall is on the attack, so is Tobias Halland Johannessen. And meanwhile, all the way at the back, we are also starting Mont Ventoux with Movistar and UAE doing the pace right now. Our riders to the front as well. And not a huge pace right now, but it's going to increase anytime soon. There it is. First attack by Remco Evenepoel and Primož Roglic alongside, and we are going to have Thibaut Nice protect us right now. Our last domestique, Jonas Vingegaard, is behind the yellow jersey of Tadej Pogačar. And Johnny Milan is here. No way Johnny Milan hangs on to us in this climb. Let's go up all the way to 84 as Pogačar is in the front of the peloton. Primož Roglic, Lipovic here, Vingegaard here, Remco Evenepoel 42 seconds ahead. And would you believe it, Jonathan Milan doing protection work for Skjelmose up to Ventoux. What a teammate. But not everything's going smooth for our GC bit though. Skjelmose is yellow, not looking great, with 7 kilometers still to go up the Mont Ventoux. Could this be the day we lose a lot of time in the GC? Yeah, already I don't think we can hang on to this pace of Tadej Pogačar, and we're gonna drop back. Skjelmose have to do his own tempo. Primož Roglic also seems cooked right now. Tadej Pogačar looking absolutely fantastic. So is Vingegaard, so is Enric Mas. That's right, we have caught Roglic. Meanwhile, Remco Evenepoel still going strong to the front. Evenepoel, I wish he was healthy in this tour. Would have been nice to have him on the fight as well. But we are going to be losing a lot of time, and maybe it's time to start considering breakaway for the Alps, because we are going to be outside the top 5 in the GC for sure. Up ahead, Guillaume Martin Guyonnet wins the stage ahead of Ben O'Connor, who's going to be making a top 10 push. Michael Storer gets third. Meanwhile, Buitrago is also going to pass us with 2.3 kilometers still to go. Skjelmose is going to drop Roglic though, who's having an absolutely awful day. I don't really get it. We've got 81 mountain on the day, but it's nowhere enough to finish with the best. We're going to lose a lot of time here, nearly 3 minutes to the riders in front. And Skjelmose is going to pass in P38. I mean, we had a big breakaway, but still, that is not great. Maybe should have tried to break away all along, but Guillaume Martin takes the win, a French win up the Mont Ventoux, just like in real life. And we're going to be falling into 6th place in GC, 8 seconds behind Enric Mas, and we've got a lot of riders in the top 10 very close to us. Primož Roglic though, also 9 minutes 57 down on Tadej Pogačar now. We're nowhere near in the KOM classification. Tobias Halland leads with 56 points. But the green jersey podium that I couldn't show last episode, it's in the hands of Jonathan Milan. Tadej Pogačar just 166 points, so no issues from that. We lead as we head to a sprint stage. Yes, the next stage, ending in Valence, is a sprint stage. We're going to control the breakaway and try to double up on our victories with Jonathan Milan. Compared to the start, Tim Merlier is the rider who's missing, but Jasper Philipsen is still there, our direct rival in the green. First up will be the intermediate sprint. Philipsen also here, 1.8 kilometers to go. Now Consonni going 99 right now. Jonathan Milan will sprint a bit late, but it's no big deal. Jasper Philipsen is going to get around about 4 points more than us. He gets 15, we get 11. As we head to the last 7 kilometers, absolutely no need to panic. 6.5 now, we are with 4 riders. Energy Gel on Consonni and Milan. Now Tom Squeens goes 97, securing our position. It's a fairly flat run-in, but then we'll have a corner in the last 1 kilometer, so we have to be aware on that. 3.9 to go. Tom Squeens going 99, has done a good job. Now it will be Stuyven, then Consonni, then Milan. Now Stuyven going 99, not yet, not yet. Let's sprint right now with Stuyven, and then it will be Consonni. Now going to the Flamme Rouge, we're waiting. Final corner, there goes Jasper Philipsen. We're going to launch with Jonathan Milan against Philipsen. This is a very close finish, but Jonathan Milan is going to take it ahead of Philipsen. We can't celebrate, but yeah, I tried to celebrate there, but Tadej Pogačar gets third in a bunch sprint, which is absolutely diabolical. But Johnny Milan doubles up just like in real life. When you know there's a corner, it all makes it easier, and Jonathan Milan played it to perfection, beating Jasper Philipsen in a Tour de France sprint, his second Tour de France win. Both in real life came in Valence and also in our playthrough. And in the points, we're leading comfortably as well, 50 points on Jasper Philipsen. But now it's time for the Queen stage. 3 ore category climbs all together, Glandon, Madeleine, and Courchevel Col de la Loze. This is going to be an incredibly tough test, and we'll try to join the breakaway as well. There we go, stage is started, and we're going to be following the wheel of Consonni to join the breakaway. We've got UAE reacting to that move, so is Visma Lease Bike. This is not what I want at all. There we go, we're going to attack once again. Adam Yates is on our tail now. Let's try to follow Stuyven. More attacks to the front. Let's not pace in the peloton, and I think we are just allowed more attacks coming. Let's try to follow that with Quinn Simmons. We need a rider that needs to protect us as well. Quinn Simmons also tries to join with Lenny Martinez. More riders trying an attack here. And I think Quinn Simmons have broken through here, which is great news if we can have another teammate. But it seems Quinn Simmons is going to chas patat, so he has to join back to the peloton. His energy not going to cut it today. And Matthias Skjelmose already on 40% yellow as well. This could be a risky strategy. We're the only rider in the top 10 in the GC in this group, but the gaps are too low. For example, we've got someone like Timo Arensman 21 minutes down to our 13. And Felix Gal just 4 and 5 minutes down. Yates and Gal also in this group. And Joao Almeida here for Tadej Pogačar for the later of the day. The gap is just 2 minutes 25 though. Oh my god. Stuyven crashed. Really? Jasper Stuyven has crashed. This is absolutely awful. And Skjelmose is alone right now in the front group. Stuyven trying to come back. Matthias Skjelmose also not looking good. This is not a great start to the stage for our team. Now with 1.5 kilometers to go, obviously the riders that will go for KOM will try and attack. Tobias Halland Johannessen not in the greatest position here. So let's come to the front with Skjelmose and try and attack. Jasper Stuyven try to hang on. We're going to get full points with Matthias Skjelmose without spending too much energy. And Jasper Stuyven is going to be back soon. And Felix Gal already dropped. Here in the descent, we have fully recovered with Jasper Stuyven, and we are back in the group. Still has 4 minutes 22 advantage on the peloton, but now time for a very tough climb. Col de la Madeleine, 19 kilometers at 7.8 average. There we go with 5 kilometers to go. This could be the last time we see Jasper Stuyven in this group. I don't think he's going to make it to the Col de la Loze, so we have to use him as much as possible in this climb. And yes, Jasper Stuyven is out of energy and he's going to drop back all the way to the peloton. The pace is incredibly high as we come close to the top. We're having to attack here just to follow the moves. Still 1.4 kilometers to go with Matthias Skjelmose, and we're not going to get any KOM points right here with him. Let's go 99 over the top, try to stay with the leaders, and we're going to do it just by then, hanging on to Arensman and Jorgensen in the downhill. Now we're in the valley section of the race, 13 kilometers to Col de la Loze. We can't do anything stupid here. Try to follow the wheels. We currently have an 8-minute gap to peloton, which would shoot us all the way up to 4th place in the GC. But this group has been on steady pace, and Tadej Pogačar will definitely try something in Col de la Loze. I mean, it's a 26-kilometer climb. Maybe in real life it wasn't the biggest damage in the world, but in the end, it kind of was. Well, as we start the climb, already some attacks. Already some attacks to the front. Ilan van Wilder going for stage victory, trying to break away from this group early on. And we have to follow the wheels now. In the wheel of Valentin Parapente right now, in an 11-man group, just behind the two up ahead. Oh, Parapente slowly losing the wheels. We cannot let that happen. Let's try to come back to the front. There we go. Skjelmose is back. Let's see if there's going to be any counterattacks here. And there it is. There's a counterattack by Ilan van Wilder. Once again going for it. We are in the wheel of Florian Lipovic, who's 17th in the GC. The young German climber is definitely looking for a stage win here. We're doing our fair share of the work in front as well. And now more attacks on the way. Oscar only trying to react. Lipovic trying to react. Let's try to follow those moves. Almeida as well. Ilan van Wilder, that's his third attack of the day. And once again, Van Wilder on the move. We are on the wheels. The gap is now going nearly 10 minutes to the peloton. Matthias Skjelmose joining the breakaway was the best thing that we did all tour. And Jonas Vingegaard attacks behind. Jonas Vingegaard attacks behind. Now it's crucial that we stay here. Now UAE has also increased the pace, but we've got attacks to the front. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I looking back? Anyway, there are attacks now, and Arensman is on the move. Michael Storer is not going to help us. We have to do our own pace for 13 kilometers with Matthias Skjelmose. Why did I look back? That was such a big mistake. Anyway, now the gradients are also not too high, but there's nothing we can do here. Lipovic, Jorgensen, Arensman, Almeida, they're still going for it. What a strong group. Meanwhile, Van Wilder has cracked. We're catching up to him slightly, but there's still 9.8 kilometers to go. And gap to Vingegaard is 5 minutes 10 right now. So all the way from 10, it's down to 5. And it's not going to be much more than that either, because we've got Lipovic's attack to the front and Matthias Skjelmose's energy not looking good. Trying to get a bit of energy with Skjelmose. 3 kilometers to go. We are fighting for our GC here. 3 minutes 27 up ahead on Jonas Vingegaard. Behind there. And Skjelmose is now going to drop Ilan van Wilder, but we're going to go out of energy. Let's try to push it to get to the wheel of Thymen Arensman, and we are going to be just able to do so. Can we hang on to his wheel? We're completely cooked under the Flamme Rouge. Joao Almeida wins the stage, but up ahead it's Pogačar versus Vingegaard. 2 domestiques waiting. Are they going to be much help? Oh yes, Sivakov pulling. Meanwhile, we are going to be gapped by Thymen Arensman. We're going to be finishing nearly 3 minutes 20 down on Almeida, the stage winner. But here is UAE. They're absolutely rioting this climb. And Pogačar finishes with 2 domestiques from the breakaway ahead of Jonas Vingegaard and Simon Yates. This is a team battle. And we've got Cataneo coming, Valentin Parapente coming, but where's Evenepoel? Mas is still not finishing. Evenepoel is already down here with Roglic, with Buitrago and Thomas. We're going to gain huge time on our competitors. This has been a very successful stage for us. Ooh, tough day for Consonni. He's going to be outside the time limit just by 1 minute. Great battle for the stage. We were 3 minutes short, but that's not important, as in the GC, we're up to 4th place once again. Also beating Primož Roglic, we have an advantage of 1 minute 5 going to the final episode. And Jonathan Milan haven't started the tour great, but ending it perfectly with 426 points. He's the clear favorite to win the points jersey from now on. Milan in green is happening. Look at the time gaps in the GC. I mean, it's just like in real life, really. If you remove Remco Evenepoel, 3 minutes 45, the gap to Tadej Pogačar and Jonas Vingegaard. And Matthias Skjelmose up 2 places thanks to the breakaway heroics. And Jonathan Milan getting 2 victories in the last 2 episodes, so great days for him as well. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode, as we had 3 stages of the Tour de France. The next 3 stages, the final 3 stages, are going to be in the next episode. If you don't want to miss out that, please subscribe to the channel, and if you're enjoying the series, leave a like and a comment. Helps the channel a lot, so thank you very much. We've got La Plagne, a hilly stage, maybe to the breakaway, and the Champs-Élysées. For the Champs-Élysées in PCM, we don't have the Montmartre version, but I can try to make something out of the Olympics version to play Montmartre, because I don't want to play a sprint stage in Champs-Élysées, because maybe Jonathan Milan is the favorite, but that's not the case in real life. So We'll try to do something for that one special if you want to see this. Also, don't forget to subscribe and don't miss the next episode. So thank you very much for all your support. It's been me, Emery99, and I'll see you guys in the next one.